I think it's great. It's been tough. Definitely making a lot of changes and stuff. But after fall break, I think we're all recharged and ready to go and have some good racing at the Charles.
As a coxswain, I've gotten a lot of time in the launch. We have transitioned into smaller boats, so the girls are going out in pairs, which don't require a coxswain. So I've got to ride in the launch a lot and pick up on what the coaches are saying and technique. And then when I get in the boat, I can help the girls make those changes. I think as a coxswain, it's awesome to be able to see like what the coaches are seeing and then bring that into practices as a cox.
Charles is so special because it's the biggest international competition in the United States. People from all over the world come. Head of the Charles is fun because there are people lining the banks everywhere, so no matter where you are in the race course, there are people cheering for you.
The Head of the Charles is probably one of the most challenging courses of any of the races in the world. Luckily we have the coxswains though that are going to be steering for us, so we can kind of just zone in on the rowing and really haul on it. So yeah, a lot of it is going to be up to the coxswains, but also when they call for pressure on one side, we're going to have to listen to them and make the changes and stuff. But it's definitely a matter of who can row the course the best, because we are turning a lot, so you're a lot on the rudder. So you really have to focus and match up together.
The biggest thing about the Head of the Charles is obviously the course. You've got 4 huge turns, 5 bridges, hundreds of competitors on the water, and so just positioning yourself to get the best course around all those people is probably the most challenging thing. For most people that have already been to the Head of the Charles, they're a lot more focused. Before the newcomers that have never been, kind of just rowing up to the start line, just being like, okay, look around now, because when we're racing, your head's in the boat, you're not looking anywhere else. So, for me, that's what I'm gonna do. It's just, as we're warming up, just being like, okay, these are the spectators, that's the Harvard Boathouse, that's this. You can look now, but later, I want your head in this boat focused on this task.
I'd say Charles is definitely the hardest course we do in regard to steering. So for a coxswain, it's more about the steering, getting your sides to have more pressure and make the turns and don't hit it bridges. And then also it's our first headpiece, our head race. So it's the longer 5K, 6K pieces, which is different than the shorter pieces we were doing in the spring.